What's up, Sociopath? What's up, RC? Raffy? Pie Man? NBO? Lavender Town? Ash? Messy Bean? Flamesword? Ginjik? Noodles? Emerald? Flamesword? Christopher Landry? Doing pretty well, Lavender. King Deji? Deshi? Well, I'm not done with 50%, almost though. Getting close. No game sound. What do you mean no game sound? Anybody else hear game sound? Yes, I did drink something actually. Wait, what do you mean no, it's a dumb name? A glitch happened with, my sponges a little while back. It was weird. I actually originally had like 70 sponges. Anybody else have problems with the game sound? So Bayou Cougars? What's up, Hunter Herd? Hello? Anybody have problems with the game sound? Game Master says he's good, but Lavender Town says he isn't. Okay, good. Good to know. I'll turn it up. Let's see. That's kind of weird, actually. Okay, we'll see if that works. Hopefully it's not too loud. That's really weird, actually. I mean, you can if you want to. Yes, I'm using OBS. I haven't changed the settings. That's the weird thing at all. It's really weird. How about now? It's weird. Wonder why. I'm not even too sure how to mute, okay, let's see if this works then. Alright, how about now? How about now? To be fair, I've listened to my own audio. Oh my god. I've listened to my own audio before. It really is not that quiet. You can't hear anything. Let's see here. What about this? How about this? Does this work? I hope it doesn't duplicate. My mic and... Oh, it does. Shoot. Shoot, yeah, that's what I was worried about. What if I... How about now? Actually, I didn't do anything, did it? God dang it, I don't know how to do this. Alright. How about now? Is it echoing again, or no? At least I can actually hear the music this time. Is it too loud? Okay, let's turn it down. What do you mean I had it? You said it's... Wait, seriously? What? It doesn't even... Alright. remove this. How about now? Can you hear me now? Okay, good. That's really weird because the weird thing is I actually have no input device on OBS right now. It's all output, which is really weird actually. So it was kind of a weird thing, 5 minutes, but I had 48 sponges, and then I got 30 more sponges or so, 20 something, I think it was. I had over 70 sponges, or 60 something sponges. And then I, somehow, like, I put them in one chest, and somehow I put them in 2 chests at the same time. I don't know how, but, yeah, whatever. Sound is too loud. What? It's like at 5 or... Okay. Oh my god, how loud is this? Okay, 3 should be good. What's up, QB? Cubi Kakarot? Good Coat? I don't know how to say that, but whatever, I'll stick the QB. QB. Okay, good, because it's really weird. You know, honestly, I'll take a quieter mic volume, to be honest with you. Oops. At least I can actually hear the audio. There we go. So I'm not hearing any silence for the past like 2 months. What's up, spleens? So I've made some decent progress, as you can tell. I've already made it past the halfway point, and I was at just before the halfway point. I think I was like to here or something like that. I don't know where I was at when I last streamed. But yeah. Or when I streamed. Some chibi. Everybody says it's fine. I don't know about you, but I love how you still call me Bedrock. It's definitely an interesting thing. I like the pin, the daily pin better, to be honest. I think it's more clear cut. I think if the news flash was a little bit more summed up, it would be at least easier to digest. That's just my critique on it, though. I didn't know I could do this either until Scenic. You know what's funny? Scenic actually told me about this like months ago. I mean months, like way before he even started his project, like a month before he started. That was months ago though. Like I think back in March. When I first exploded back in like, or second time I exploded back in like March. Late March. Maybe it was April, early April, I'm not too sure. God, I miss it. I can't wait to listen to the Nether music. When I mine out the Nether. Nether music. It's very creepy, but I kind of like it at the same time. It's because of the Nether. I blame the Nether. Okay. I'll turn it down even further. I'll turn it down to 1. Is that better? Will this be better? I can barely even hear the music myself. If this isn't loud enough, I don't know what to say. I can barely hear it myself. I'm not disabling music. I'm gonna keep this music when I do. You're gonna hear this over and over again. When I do the Nether. I will blast Nether music. I will blast it at 100% volume, which I've done before, once. I'm probably not doing it again. I may do it during the Nether though, because of how loud it gets. If you guys want to hear 100% volume on my computer and on OBS, yeah, rip everybody's ears when I do that. Just saying. I don't know how to turn on my mic. I guess I can, oops. I guess I can try. I don't know how to though, because it's at max volume. I guess I'll just turn up the entire thing. Is this better? Oh God. Will you, is this louder? Like, is this any better? I don't think so, but you never know. Wait, it's actually playing. I'm really confused right now. It's playing. Wait, what is it playing? So, the audio, the video capture's playing that. Is this better? Well, obviously it's OBS. I'm just trying to figure out how I, what uses what, because I switched so many settings at this point. I figured it out. It wasn't actually in settings itself. I'm not playing copyrighted music. Even though it technically doesn't matter in my streams, but I'm still not gonna do it. Well, thank you, Lavender Town, for the $2 donation. I don't know, what do you even do in a prison server? Also, thank you for the donation. Like, I know, what do you actually do on a, yeah, prison server? Do you just... Honestly... The only thing I would do in Minecraft other than this, if I ever did anything else in Minecraft, or if I ever wanted to, if I didn't get bored of Minecraft so easily, I would probably do some kind of PvP, to be perfectly honest with you. What's up, Yeetinator? And Thomas. That's the only thing I've ever considered in doing Minecraft, other than this. Oh, you mine? Isn't that what you do in faction servers, or is that something completely different? You mine on... Do you actually mine on prison servers? That'd be kind of funny. I can't even imagine what I could do if I went on a mining server. If there are any servers like that where you have to... The core source is mining. What's up, James, Samuel, Zachary? Yes I did. And cool Travis. What are you gonna mention? Oh. Well, actually, I could be really good at that. If I did to a prison server. If that's what you do. Okay, never mind. Okay, I see what you mean. That's what you do in prison servers. So, yeah, I would probably be pretty good at it then if I could do something like that. Nobody's done it on a classic size world, and probably nobody will, to be honest. I'm just saying that right now. People think going to the Farlands is something you could do, replicate within reason, especially since we've seen Kilo do it. This is a whole nother ball game. This is like a whole nother league. The time lapse will be ready. So I'm at 140 hours. I still need to download more streams. $250,000 messages? That's kind of insane. Actually, I bet you the rank system is influencing quite a bit. That's pretty crazy, not gonna lie. Oh my god, I just can't wait to get to 50%. It's gonna be so nice. So grand. Okay, I think I grabbed it. $6 million blocks of... How long will that take to make a 6 million block bridge? I hope you're doing it on at least the Bedrock edition so you can walk faster. it's kind of complicated, but somehow I had 48 sponges. Then somehow out of 2 years, I finally found more sponges in the ocean monument. I found the original sponges in somehow, and then there was a glitch a few days ago that somehow I had two sets of sponges in an ender chest near my base and a chest near a beacon that I had. It was really weird. I don't understand why that happened. Somehow I blame this world itself and it's so stupidly glitchy. Like my villagers. Somehow a few of my villagers, I don't really honestly have a favorite food, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah. It's kind of weird. It is peaceful. You cannot make them. $6 million slabs. Interesting. That's a lot of material if you really think about it. What kind of material are you using? I'm guessing like stone or wood or something like that, because that's a lot of stone. If you do stone. I'd argue it's one of the easiest ones to get as long as you get a beacon. With efficiency 5 and you mine for like 5 months. And somehow collect all 6 million stone or whatever. I wouldn't consider that cheating. To be perfectly fair, I can kind of make my own set of rules, to be perfectly honest with this, because I'm not racing anybody. There's no set structure rules when it comes to this project. Besides not going creative, that's about it, even though that doesn't even matter. And to be fair, even if I did duplicate, it's still... like, it still wouldn't matter because I still have to literally put in the hours, thousands of hours to mine and drain anyway, so it won't even matter. Like, creative by itself actually doesn't even matter with this project, besides the start of it. Other than that, you still have to put in the time to mine everything. TNT is like literally the least effective ways you can get rid of a world, especially from this scale. I guess it's not really a survival speedrun because it's not glitch. I mean, I guess if you count glitched, it'd be technically a glitched version of the run because of the weird glitches that are happening, but I guess if you count this as speedrun, good luck even attempting a speedrun this long. Because this is like you could probably speedrun the Farlands, which is still insane on its own. This is a whole different story though. This is something else, honestly. Like, there's nothing else gonna be like, there's nothing else gonna be like this. Yes, I do. It'd make this project almost impossible if you didn't have efficiency 5 and haste 2. Also, I think mending would make this, it's the only reason this project's actually possible is with mending. Obviously without duplicating, but I don't duplicate diamonds whatsoever. I'll duplicate sponges before I even duplicate diamonds because it just makes more sense, to be honest. I'd rather have a fair number of diamonds. versus a fair number of sponges. Even though you would think you'd want the opposite. I'd rather have a fair number of diamonds or resources that I've collected or used. Who wouldn't though? Like, why would you duplicate diamonds on a world like this? Water, yes. Even if another person did complete this, which is Sword King, he's not too close at all. Like, I really don't know if anybody's actually gonna do this project ever. There's one person who's walking to the far lines right now. It's actually walking. It's called Mr. What was his name? Mr. Color or something like that. Mr. Color 4. He's about 1,000,000 blocks in to the far lands, I'm pretty sure. What's up, Lily? Yeah, yeah. There's just no way. This project is like. I mean, unless you got a group of people to do it. But to be fair, I didn't do this 100% solo, so I technically did it in a group with a partner. Actually, with a partner. It wasn't really with a group. More than 2 people have been on this world, but all they did was art. But also, I'm not really taking anything seriously besides this project itself. I don't care about if it's a speedrun. I don't care if anybody actually does it. Which I really don't know if anybody's actually gonna do it. But, yeah, I just kind of want to do it for the project's sake. And so this project can actually be done for once. $50 hours farming pumpkins. That's pretty insane. Oh yeah, this would be easier with netherite, mainly because I don't have to repair them as fast. Also because of hose, in the new update actually break sponges faster. It'd actually make this process quite a bit faster. Even though it may not be super significant at first, it's gonna be quite significant in the long run. It's all about like the small improvements. But it has to be, the speed improvements have to be consistent enough. You can't make something faster, but be less consistent. It wouldn't make any sense. It has to be some consistent small improvements over time if you want to optimize a project like this, like I had to do over and over again. That's why I say, like, basically my project is, the way I'm doing it is basically infallible. I'm not saying it probably isn't. If somebody was really good at spotting something, not counting the limitations of PS4, because there are probably ways to optimize this if I didn't have to worry about lag. Oh well. Alright, see ya, Lavender. Some hourly tie. why I just said that. Wait, what? Oh, missed one. I love the fact that I still have the other nether portal over here. It's pretty funny. What's up, pug gun? I'm gonna start from the bottom. I'm gonna mine the last 2 layers of the nether, and then I'm gonna get rid of all the lava and then go top to bottom after. Actually, no, what? I think it may be easier to go from bottom to top. Never mind, that wouldn't make any sense actually. Scratch that. That wouldn't make any sense to go from the bottom up. I still love how I get notifications for my own streams. Great. God dang it. What a minute, it actually goes lower. 23? Never mind, I thought 24 was my lowest. 23 is the lowest. Can you imagine an ocean going down to 23? That's absolutely insane. I'm pretty sure it's probably a part of my ocean that goes down to 22. To be honest with you. Jordan. This is my house now. This entire world is gonna be my house. This is gonna be nothing though in it. Oh my god, imagine if I turn imagine if I turn the roof, like the wall of my world into a roof. Like if I turn the entire world into a roof. It'd be so weird. Oh, I turn the entire world into a house. That would just be weird. I just let them suffocate. To be fair, I'm gonna make a little tiny fish tank whenever I'm done, so so more things can spawn. I can't even imagine how many things can spawn by the end of this. Wait till I get to the end of this section. The end of the water section. So many. What's up, dumb name? I don't know what I would actually create, to be honest. Does anybody know what's happened to Dark, actually? Where he's at? I saw him online yesterday and today. Dude, could you guys make that newsflash a little bit less like crowded? It's so much, or not so much, but for like a tiny newsflash, just summarize some points like you do with the daily pin. What is the difference between the daily pin and the newsflash? What's up, Mining Maverick? So it was Gallium. Oh my god, this is gonna be so insane by the end of this. Yes, I do remember that. That was a pretty crazy day, not gonna lie. Actually, technically 2 days. That was quite the day, honestly, or quite the explosion. I wouldn't say it was as impactful as the first explosion, but my god, was it bigger of an explosion? Was it a bigger explosion? Wonder if that explosion will happen again. Doubt it, but you never know. That's weird. Okay, so it's just a, it's more of a detailed version of the daily pen, pretty much. Definitely have to agree with that. A lot of people did come from the first, or a lot of people who stayed from the first explosion. Like, I've lost 700, no, almost 800, no, almost 900 subscribers actually from the second explosion. Which makes absolutely no sense, but whatever. I hope they realize that if one person does that, multiple people are gonna do that. It's kind of weird. It's like, what the heck are you subscribing for if you're not gonna at least know what you're subscribing for? I'm pretty sure people came from like 5 or 6 Reddit threads by this point. 4 or 5 at least 3 minimum. Really? r/memes was a huge, that was probably the most impactful explosion out of both explosions, was r/memes. That's the one that really shot off my channel. Because I think Nick was the one that Nick S. He's the one that posted about in PewDiePie submissions, I'm pretty sure. And he came from r/memes, so if he wouldn't have came from r/memes, some of you guys probably wouldn't have been here. Okay, internet, have it your way. I still can't believe this channel actually got featured on iFunny. That's still insane if you think about it. I remember the time I had 400 actual viewers. That was insane. On its own. Alright, see everybody, or see us all mining. No. No. It's for Risto.
What's up, sleep demon? Alright, I think the internet finally settled back. Let's go with that. It's finally settled down for once. Dude, can you imagine doing this without a speed 2 beacon? How long this would take? This alone takes a while. I'm almost at 300 though, which is nice. I'm almost to the second beacon, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I just can't wait to get rid of all this water. Oh, that's gonna be so nice. So since I don't have to do deep oceans ever again. Thank goodness. I'll have to do that again. These deep oceans at least. What's up, that one band kid? So Gris, wait, what is it? Yeah, Gris. Um, I see a spleen. The draining should be complete within like a couple days, like 2 days, 3 days probably. I would think. I knew it was gonna take a little, decent amount of time. That's a tough choice actually. I do like pasta, but I don't really know what my favorite is, to be honest. Septic killer. Nether's still gonna be really annoying to deal with, to be honest with you. It's like hard to comprehend how annoying the Nether's gonna be to deal with. I understand why people don't want to do the Nether. I'm surprised actually nobody's even attempted doing the Nether, mining the Nether up. I'm genuinely surprised by that. That nobody's actually even attempted the Nether. I know it's very intimidating, obviously, but still. to be honest with you. Actually, I kind of want to see if somebody could attempt the Nether. Does anybody here have a PS4? Or anybody want to try to get rid of the Nether on console? Thank you, Dilly Killer, for the $4.99 donation. It's much appreciated. So does anybody have I want to see anybody do it, like just for the lols, to be honest. Just the classic version. I don't recommend getting rid of any version besides the classic edition. If you want to do any other version, at least small. The minimum should be, or at most do a small world, because a medium is gigantic. What's up, Hayden? Just do a classic size world on console. It's 288 by 288 or something like that. 256 by 256 or 288 by 288. I don't know which one it is. Or both. You could do a collective large world, good luck. I'm just saying. A collective of like 8 people can do a large world if you guys want to even make an attempt to do that. It's 32 times larger than a classic though. So even if you cloned 8 of me, it would take 8 of me 4 hours a day to get this done within, to get rid of to get rid of a large size world within a couple years, which is insane to think about. So if I wanted to clear an entire large size world, it would take me 40 years or something like that. And that's consistent work for 40 years to clear a large size world. By myself, obviously. Yes. Pretty much a community. It's a community world. It's a large size world. It's 1024 by 1024. It's, I think, over 1 billion blocks. I'm not certain about that one, but yeah. Some garlic bread. Need some water. That's better. If you ever need to wake up, by any reason, just drink some water. Sometimes you could have to absolutely just pour, like, just chug a lot of water. It helps. It helps with the energy in your body, or it helps with the metabolism, which resets. It kind of resets your metabolism to some degree, so you can burn energy faster if you drink the water. It also kind of cools your body down as well. So, Carson? Thank you, Carson. Dang, I'm almost at the other beacon. Dude, like, I can't even, like, comprehend what this project's gonna be like once I get to the end of it. Like, the channel itself, I mean. It's gonna be really hard to comprehend what's gonna happen. Put what? Pasta on bread? Yeah. I don't know. Okay, never mind. I thought I was out of. Oh, I thought I had more sponges, but apparently not. many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. 39 of these left. I should be done within probably not by tomorrow, but possibly by depends how much time I spend on this tomorrow. Possibly by the next day after that. Oh god dang it. Also guys, the time lapse is actually almost done. I'm at 140 something hours. It's quite nice. 145 I think. It's quite a pain though, because I can't go over 24 hours on the original timeline, so I have to nest a bunch of video clips and then speed it up by 10,000%, which I'm just gonna point this out. Even at 10,000%, it's still gonna take over 2 hours to do the section. So I'm gonna have to speed it up by like 40,000% speed or something ridiculous like that. 30,000% speed, possibly more. It's gonna be really fast. Like, it's probably almost too fast to be honest, or it's almost gonna be too fast. Nice. What's up, John? Dang, I have not played Kirby in so long. I still hate fighting Kirby myself, to be honest with you. So, I think I'm gonna have to play for... not me, wait, not play. I'm gonna have to speed up the time lapse by 40,000% or something, or 400 times basically. It's 400 times speed. I can't even like picture what that's gonna be like. His combos are like kind of infuriating, not gonna lie, playing it. They're fun, but I don't know. I literally just can't wait to go to tournaments again. I want to at least go to 1 or 2 with Joker. At least. At least 1. What's up, Reef? Is that Minute Lad? Or Minute Thickle? Alright, see ya, Carson. 5:30? Jeez. Oh, okay. Alright, we're we're to the next beacon. Sup, one. Mars. That is not a baby. It's a puppy. See you, Bayou Cougars. Also, you guys will see what I mean once I finish this section. When I talk about how little water I actually have to get rid of, it's basically nothing. I do have to get rid of a village, actually, I think on the next section. I could be wrong about that, though. I'll check in a minute. How much... where the section ends, the next section. I'll show you guys what I have to get rid of next. What's up, Die Bunny? Nice. Yeah, the video is like super metaphysical. It's extreme. It's pretty insane. Alright, see ya, this is fine. I am on, it's 1.14. The last version of 1.14. The update was, the update that ended the PlayStation era basically was 1.15. The only way you could have accessed 1.15 was if you updated it to Bedrock. Okay, I'll go show you guys real fast. much I have left. Or not how much I have left, but... No, it was the village and pillage update. So I think... How many streams? I don't know, maybe like... I said around 2 weeks. I would say I still have around 2 weeks of this left. Possibly. It's a massive mesa. I'm gonna have to get rid of... Okay, wait. Start with 0. 431. I need to go to 331. Oh, what am I doing? I was not paying attention because of the chat. Right here. So this is where the next section ends. Right here. Let's see what I have to get rid of. So I know I have to get rid of a massive mesa. Quite a bit of the mesa, actually. This tiny ocean. Also, it's very bright. It's like blinding almost. Yes. I'll show you guys how big this... Oh my god, I forgot I have to get rid of that. Yeah, I think that's actually... Is that an extreme hill biome? This... I may actually have like 7 or 8. Oh my god, that's gonna be amazing. I kind of want to just time-lapse this. Only. To be honest with you. Just that mountain. Alright, see you, John. And that's pretty much it, the entire thing. Oh, there's tiny water over here. I forgot this is such a weird water. Like, I have this weird water over here on the edge of the world that just kind of goes forever. I do have a video on why. Pretty much. God, I didn't realize how big that Mesa mountain is. That's kind of sick, actually, not gonna lie. Ooh, wait, I want to fly over there. And that'd be cool. Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna have to get rid of this thing, whatever this is. So would you guys get rid of an ocean, or would you want to try to get rid of a mountainous world like this? Would you rather do this, or would you rather get rid of an ocean? What would you choose? Because honestly, I'm kind of indecisive on something like that. Let's go. I can't keep the spawners. I destroy them. What do you mean a year? It should only take me another couple months to get rid of that section, what I was on. It'll be gone within, what, 3 months? At least. Some Jamil. Yeah, I'm not too sure. It shouldn't take too long to actually get rid of I honestly really don't know what would take longer. A giant mountain. I mean, I think a giant mountain doesn't take nearly as long, but as water. But I would probably take mountain, but honestly, I'm not too sure. Technically, the mountain actually takes more steps depending on how you do it, to be perfectly honest. What's up, Viz? Wait. Vilsvian? Vilsfisen? Vilsfisen? Okay, why do I have this so low? Well, the system's a little bit easier because you got to think of all I'm doing is just putting down sponges, or I'm putting down sand, putting down an end portal, putting down a beacon, and then literally just placing sand and putting sponges in and out. That's really about it. The visit itself is simple. Like the process is simpler than having to deal with pickaxes or dirt, inventory specifically, just inventory in general. There's just a little bit less management when it comes to this, to draining. Alright, see ya, Chibi. And if you did, it would be even more insane if you saved all the blocks. I'm just gonna miss that right now. I can't even imagine how many blocks this next section actually contains. The next section is probably going to contain at least 3 million blocks on its own. Possibly more. Think about it, it's 40 by at least 100. 40 by 100, 100. What is a 40 by 100 by 100? Or let's go with 40 by 40 by 40. What if the mountain, how big is that? How many blocks is that? 40 by 40 by 40. Yeah, it's more repetitive. I'd argue mining is kind of more repetitive. It's just, this one seems more repetitive because of how many times I have to keep transferring over and over again. Like they have their strengths and they have their weaknesses, to be honest. They really do. Like each type of section has their own weaknesses. Technically, this is cleaner than mining a mountain and stuff like that. Like, this is a lot cleaner in terms of getting rid of stuff. But it's slower. What's up, Austin Owen? Doing pretty well. And what's up, MC Butter Miner? That's it? 64,000? Never mind. I really doubt it's that small, never mind. What's up, Anime Trends? I am mining the entire world. Well, I'm technically draining it at the moment, but... I'll show you guys how much water I've actually cleared out. It's actually insane how much water I've actually cleared out. For the past, like, 3 sections. What's up, Ethan? MacNeil? MacNeil? This is a survival world. It's just not a survival series. But it has one concept, which is mining an entire world. What's up, Emerald? So pretty much how I got these sponges, I had 48 sponges. And then I found 38 sponges, or 30, I don't know, I think it was 20 or 30 sponges. Don't remember actually how many sponges I found specifically. In the Ocean Monument, do mind you, this Ocean Monument, I found those 48 sponges 2 years ago. And I found those literally not even 2 months ago. And let's just say that, actually 3 months ago, when I was doing the water. And somehow I got sponges in my ender chest and my chest next to the Patreon beacon, or my second base, somehow. So somehow it glitched and I got double the sponges. I don't understand. Whatever. It literally makes no sense. At least the glitching finally is in my favor for once. Unlike the beacons. Sorry, not the beacons, the villagers that keep resetting, and I keep losing villagers for just no reason. Wait, no, I think they despawn because I never actually put a name tag. I could be wrong about that one though. But still, the trades still keep resetting, like even though I did put a name tag on them, I forgot about that, whatever. Actually no. Yeah, never mind, that makes more sense. Other than that, for some reason the trades keep resetting. I don't know why. I am unpeaceful. I know the audio has 1 second delay, it's pretty funny. This project would be like actually torture if I did it on any other mode. Even on creative, this would be kind of torturing, not gonna lie. Like, this project, there's no shortcuts to it, be honest with you. Well, yeah, for tools, for, books. Enchanted books to put on tools. And the tradeskeeper setting, so I have to get the exact trades over and over again. It's really irritating. Sometimes it takes hours to get those trades. Literally. God, hardcore would be just... ugh. Exactly. Like, this project is practically almost... no matter how you slice it, you really can't shortcut this project. I have died a couple times. They're weird deaths, but... oh well. The most obvious death was I forgot my elytra and I jumped off the edge of my mine and died. Because I didn't have my armor on, because I was getting XP levels for something. I was repairing pickaxes, I think, actually. With villagers. And I forgot to put on my armor and I literally just jumped off and died. Yeah. I don't think there's any other ways I really, like, died that I remember. I guess technically the time I died was when I tried to showcase the mob farm a little while back. If you count that one, that is. Because my controller died as soon as I was gonna escape. That was weird. Other than that, I don't remember any times. I don't think I've actually legitimately died from lava. Actually, no, I just recently died. Today, actually. I'm so stupid. So, I was doing the beacons, or doing the sponging, and I fell off the edge trying to place the beacons in the nether, and I couldn't get my... there's no way I could have escaped that, because underneath that is literally just lava. Like, there's no way I could have escaped, grabbed on, or landed on anything in time. So, yeah. That's something. What's up, Alyssa? God, that scared me. I wasn't expecting a notification sound, because I haven't heard of sounds in this game in forever. Yeah, about that, it's kind of unfortunate, but PS4 does not have those kind of stats. It's very unfortunate. But honestly, if you want just a rough calculation, thank God I actually somewhat calculate how much I've mined. I've probably mined around 22 million, 21 million, 2 million blocks of water, roughly. Probably 2.2, 2.4 million blocks of water. Over at least 20 million blocks. Deaths, I have no idea. Pickaxes used, I've probably used over 3,200 pickaxes or something like that. Thank you, JML. Java has it. Java's the only one I think that I know has it at least. What's up, Franklin? 2,700, 2,800 hours. I think I really actually don't know. I couldn't answer that one. I have 500 hours on. Put in perspective, I have over 500 hours on streaming, and I've barely even streamed this project. Recently, I've streamed a lot of it. Don't get me wrong, but my God, the last like. Not even counting these last 3 months. Before that, I'd barely streamed at all. No, I don't want to use as many diamonds. That's kind of why I'm kind of stingy about using my diamonds. If I absolutely have to use diamonds, I will use them because I have so many, but I try to save as many diamonds as I can at least. Mending, actually, I think it's impossible to do this project without mending. I think at this point I could probably do it with the diamonds that I have. But it's not really feasible, to be honest with you. What's up, Kamikaze? Okay, so I have over 100 diamonds. And I have over 1,000 diamond ore saved up at the moment, so just over 1,000, 1,003 exactly. I have over 100 diamonds, at least. I used a few earlier to get some more pickaxes. Not many. Alright, see garlic bread. Dang, I'm so close. Does anybody want to know, hey, what X level did I start at when I hit the stream? At the very beginning of the stream, what X level was I at? Yeah, like, once you mine that many diamonds, literally diamonds become almost numb to you. At least in this world. Like, my expectations for worlds at this point has, like, exploded from this project. It's like anytime I see somebody, oh yeah, I got 3 stacks of diamonds. Yay. To be fair, me and my friend got 3 stacks of diamonds in a weekend, not counting all of our armor and stuff like that. That was insane. Just the speed we ran through. We also had a max beacon as well in one weekend. So to anybody who thinks it takes a long time to get a max beacon, no it does not. It just takes a decent amount of grinding with iron. You just need 26 stacks of iron, which a stack of iron doesn't actually take that long to get. I think it's 26 stacks, or is it 22 stacks? I don't know which one it is. My god, dude. So we basically had max beacons and max pickaxes in one weekend. It was insane. It was on a Bedrock realm. It was incredibly quick. God dang it. What's up, Snowceopath? Okay, what X level was I at the start of the stream? Nobody, I don't think, actually answered it. Freaking Christ. Oh my god. Got a little Pie Guy's reactions. Of course you land in the water. Whatever. You'll despawn later anyway. You can't rewind it? It's kinda weird. I'll try to rewind it real fast. 261, so I've only went 40 blocks, no 30 blocks. That's not bad. I think I've cleared 10 of these. I could be wrong about that number, but messed up. I play Beat Saber and Smash. Those are the main games I play at the moment. I don't really differentiate, or I don't really I'm not really much of a variety person whatsoever. God dang it. know that those are technically variety, like in terms of genres, I'm pretty variety based, but when it comes to just playing a bunch of variety games, not really. I find that pretty boring, actually. I'd rather just get good at games, to be honest. Alright, let's see. So right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost 8 in 2 hours. That's kind of insane, actually. That's... Oh, I forgot about this. Is gonna kind of trigger me. It's gonna slightly trigger me. I forgot I messed it up. Main is Smash. Honestly, at the moment, I'm just playing Joker. I don't know it at the moment. You could tell me your friend code on Discord. I can type it. I think the only game I would get right now, like if I had to pick any game that would probably intrigue me, or yeah, pretty much any game would be Gran Turismo Sport. I was into racing games for literally like 9 years. Other than that, I want to see how good I can actually get at racing games, but... Nice. I fought a Bowser in a tournament, a really good Bowser actually. I've only been to like 2 tournaments total, but I didn't really take him too seriously. But to be honest here, I finally took a character seriously for once with Joker, which I can't really play too online that much. I think the only other characters I play are Ganon and Wolf. Ganon's the only character I've actually taken serious time to put into, and it really does show. To be honest. Oh, I have no idea. Those are games I do not play. And to be honest, I don't really care for those types of games, to be perfectly honest. Like story games, I do not like story games. They bore me horribly. I think it's probably my least favorite genre is a story game. Yeah, Ganon's the only character I've actually like put time into. But now I have Joker that I've put a lot of time into, which I want to see how far I can push that character. I've already pushed Ganon to his almost limit, to be honest with you. Like I've mentioned before, I benefit literally the most from practice out of anyone here. So if I just put my time into one character, I could technically be the best at that character. Or I can push that character further than anybody can, besides other types. I don't know actually. Technically somebody can have as many true friends as they want. They just have to, I think it just depends on how much time they have when it comes to spending. Minecraft is not a story game. Minecraft is a sandbox game. It is not a story game. There's already story mode, which is a story game. Minecraft is not a story game. It has a story, but it's not a story game. Games can have stories, just not being story games. Wait, what do you mean true for life in general? What do you mean by that? Actually, wait, what context are you talking about? Or who are you actually responding to? Die bunny? I'm not playing a scary game. This is probably my second least favorite. Second least favorite out of all of the genres, actually, besides story games. I'd argue it's actually probably one of my. It's probably my least favorite, arguably. Yeah, pretty much. Like the story is you're beating the Ender Dragon, so I mean, I guess that's technically a story. But it really isn't at the same time. I mean, it has a story basis to it. No. I'm taking, cognitively speaking, I can technically outperform anybody through SE Inferior, if you want to look into stuff like that. Just like a, I don't know, INFJ and INTJ types. And no, not every type actually benefits from practice either. Some types don't even benefit from specializing, actually. Or from just practicing things in general. Like, I see what you mean, like, practicing in general, like, I meant just into its fullest. Types can benefit from practice, but, not to the point I can. All types technically benefit from practice. Some types don't benefit almost at all, and some benefits a lot. Like SE Demon doesn't benefit at all from practice, but they benefit a ton from just experience. They can remember how to do something compared to just doing it. Oh, yeah. Just look up. It's more personality stuff. So. Alright, see ya, Emerald. I'm gonna put more content in the personality typing and analytical psychology channel. I'm gonna put more content in there probably tonight, to be honest. I'll just I'll do the functions, and then I'll probably do the different cognitive attitudes of the different stacks of how the functions react based on their stack. What's up, Teo? I have noticed that though, at least in terms of doing skills and stuff like that. I think I know your type. I I think I know your type. I think you're an ESTJ, but I could be wrong about that. Die Bunny, just by your description right there. You benefit, if you're a TE user, you benefit a lot from reading. And experience, which is SITE. I kind of thought your type was an ESTJ, but I wasn't too sure. Now it's making me even more confident with what I typed you as. Just because I noticed you're very direct. And you do initiate a lot of points, which is initiating. I've gotten pretty good at typing people through text, to be honest with you. Not all the time. It's harder to type introverts than through text, obviously. But, yeah. See if you agree with that typing. I'm not certain about it, but certain types do benefit a lot from reading. TE users, I don't benefit that much from reading because I have to take in information and filter it through my TI. Bits of information to filter it. Which is why I can read a bunch of stuff, like I can learn information pretty quickly. Fairly quickly, but I have to kind of practice at the same time. Also, this section's gonna trigger me, but whatever. What's up, Dank Queen? You could be an ISTJ then. There's a chance of an ISTJ. It's still direct, so I guess you could be an ISTJ, or it's ISTP subconscious or unconscious. What I do for a living? Nothing at the moment. I did apply for a car dealership role though, or a car salesman. See if that pulls through. I updated my resume though. It's pretty nice. Please don't use the test. Use the type grid and learn the functions or the different how to use a type grid. I have all of it pinned on a message of personality typing. Oh, that's nice. That's pretty cool that they're psychologists. Look in the channel. Look in the Discord. There's a personality typing channel. I thought about doing that actually. I thought about putting my project on the on my resume. I think that'd be hilarious. Just look at the definitions of each of the pieces of the grid. I have all the definitions there. You literally don't have to look that far. I'm honestly considering doing that actually, putting it on my resume. I'm really considering doing that. That'd be hilarious. But at the same time, it's like, I would have to explain it at least, why I put it on my resume. is so funny. Project manager. God. How to become project manager 101. To be fair, I'm not really that actually good at managing things, weirdly enough. I'm just good at doing things like projects and long tasks. Yeah, yeah, they would. I know they would ask a lot of questions about it. I'm not surprised. Okay, like, how many people are gonna put something like this on their resume? Oh god. I could mention it if I go up there. Just like something bonus. Um, something as like a bonus. Makes sense. Alright, I wanna see. I actually put self-taught in cognitive psychology, like on my resume. I actually put some of the stuff for like those thing I've been studying, sort of. Um, just to see what they would do. I just put it on there. I was like, I'm confident enough in my own knowledge to put self-taught in this science. I believe that I have no limitations, yes. To be fair, I think my only limitation, this might sound weird, but like the only limitation I have is literally limiting myself based on my own. Uh, self-worth. I pretty much always put down my own self-worth constantly. And it's really annoying. I've done it so many times. I'm trying not to do that anymore, at least. Nope, I do not. I am self-taught. I learned all of this through self-taught. It's definitely very interesting. Because honestly, I learned better myself anyway, so I'm in. Physically, I'm limited, yes. Mentally, I'm not. Well, to be fair, my type is literally like literally considered the barrier breaker, so. Like, I could basically break any barrier, metaphysically speaking, obviously, if I put time into it. That's interesting. Especially with NI Hero literally being able to will my way through anything. Just look up INFJ, who are the INFJs, or something like that. Even though he kind of destroys them at the same time. If you want to know, if you want to have a little bit more of an enlightened version of it, look up how to social engineer INFJs. It's a little bit more, talks about more of the good parts. I mean, it still talks about the good parts and who are the INFJs, but it's very critical at the exact same time. It's confusing. I have not been IQ tested, but I mean, honestly, IQ tests don't really matter too much, to be honest with you. Just like the MBTI, they're just a test. Even though I know it says you can do general intelligence. General intelligence is kind of subjective, not gonna lie. What's up, Arrow Hydrogon? Intelligence is subjective because there's multiple types of intelligences, if that makes sense. Alright, it's the Arrow Hydrogon. It's similar to the MBTI test, it's just a test, and it's very subjective based off of human error, which is a problem. It depends on what you learn, though. Certain types learn differently, though. Wait, if that's the case, isn't that technically biased towards TE users? If it's your capacity to learn, isn't that technically biased towards TE users? Because they can learn more and retain more through their TE? Which can technically absorb data, basically absorb thoughts of other people, to a degree. So it technically is biased towards rational, or TE, than TI users, which I don't have a lot of TE, so I guess technically my IQ would be low based off of IQ tests. What's up, Cream? Have you taken your vitamins? I don't have, well, I mean, what do you mean by taking your vitamins? Yeah. Like CSJ himself, it got like a 104 or something stupid like that. I was like, are you kidding me? If he has TE Nemesis or TE Critic, and he has and he got a 104, I can't even like think about what I would get. Cause here's the thing, I can't remember what I learned either, which doesn't help. Cause I have SI Demon, so I can't remember what I learned. I can't use TE as reference points. So like, it's just more or less biased towards SITE users, generally speaking. Or ESTJs, ENFPs, ISTJs, and INFPs. Two Flintstones, yes. Hey, wait, I just realized something. Cream, you're actually not the oldest one here. You're not the oldest in here now, finally. I just thought about that. Also, yeah, it's super delayed. Holy Jesus. I think it's even more delayed than it was earlier. I think CSJ even mentioned that it's biased towards TE users. What's up, random Caleb? Which made a lot of sense if you say that it's capacity to learn. That makes sense now. Alright, give me a sec. Yes, I am gonna be mining the nether. Die Bunny is older than you. Cream is 25. Die Bunny's 37. Interestingly enough. Weird, but yeah. Give me a second. God, my elytra is really low. What? Alright, see ya, pie guy. missing. How many people here live in Texas? My God. It's like, I have my friend, I live in Texas, 2 other people live in Texas. It's kind of funny, actually. What's up, Dynamo? This is actually the longest I've been without a break in this project's history. Because obviously this project on its own can be very draining. I have my own limits when it comes to willpower. Especially since lacking the recognition kind of doesn't help. I mean, obviously I said that or at least long term, luckily I have enough willpower to at least come back to this project over and over again. Because willpower does not actually equal perseverance. On its own, at least. It can mask its perseverance or self-discipline, but it isn't. I'm pretty explosive when it comes to what I do, or just anything, honestly. I'm near the Austin area. Around that area, at least. Yeah, I made that joke actually one time. I forgot about that. I did make that a joke one time, and I completely forgot I did it this time. Oh yeah, don't worry. The longest break I've ever taken was 3 months, and I basically mastered swimming, so... And basically got godlike cardio in the process, at that time at least. That was pretty sweet. Like, literally swimming at some points 8 hours a day. I don't drink caffeine. It's just my personality. I can't even imagine what I could do if I drank caffeine, but obviously I'm not going to do that. Because it inhibits your growth subconsciously, which is a problem. And it's not really that great for you anyway, caffeine. Especially if you drank a ton of it. What's up, Salty Bagel? Like the recognition from this project has actually somewhat helped me. I know I said my core motivation for this project is wanting to mine out the world. My willpower to this like literally the willpower to do this project is kind of what's pushing me. But Because honestly, I don't know anybody who actually has self-discipline and would actually do a project like this without exploding. To be honest with you. Yep, I don't drink caffeine. I'm actually working on like flips and jumping and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I don't, it's a small pool, but yeah. If you don't, are you sure like you don't want to, I mean, you could drop it for a little bit and see what happens. I'm not too sure what that means if you don't, that's not really good if you get headaches if you don't drink caffeine, to be honest with you. I just think it's kind of a waste of time in my opinion. I never really noticed. I mean, there's probably subtle differences. I can't even imagine if I drank caffeine, especially with SE Inferior, because it does put you in your subconscious state. Caffeine does that, puts you in your subconscious, but it's I can't even imagine what I could do if I drank caffeine with it, with SE Inferior. I think I remember one time I was like literally bouncing off walls. Like actually bouncing off walls, you know that like weird phrase? I was like literally bouncing off walls. I would not have this level of focus if I drank caffeine, surprisingly. I think actually I think this would inhibit, I think caffeine would actually inhibit my performance to a degree. Nice. That's pretty difficult, especially for especially kicking habits. I would have to say I probably by default have the easiest time kicking habits because I can kind of just like change and just be done with it. I'm basically a roller coaster of a person. I could do something, a horrible habit, and then just stop. But I never actually had a horrible habit like that. It's really weird. Like, if I want to change, I will change. Like, it doesn't, nobody's stopping me, to be honest. Like, whatsoever. Like, literally, my type's purpose is to change other people. If I can't, if I didn't have the ability to change on the dime, how could I expect anybody else to change? Or how could I expect to change anybody else? Or strengthen other people, I guess. Just thinking about that now, it makes total sense. I know a lot of types have problems when it comes to, like SJs specifically have bad habits when it comes to like, for example, something like saying granted instead of, or saying granite instead of granted for years on end. I spent like a week correcting myself and I could say it basically perfectly. Unless I'm talking extremely fast, then I probably won't. Unless I articulate my voice, or articulate my, words, I guess. It's a little bit harder when I'm tired, but obviously, I'm not that tired, I'm just like, I don't know how to explain it actually. It's a weird type of tired. The weird thing is when I'm tired, I actually somewhat do better because all feelings go away and I can basically become a robot. So, alright, see you, Teo. I'll be fair, I'm pretty robotic by myself anyways, so I guess. I guess that doesn't change much. What's up, Colton? Nice. That seems like something I could do. I just don't find any use in it, to be honest. It seems weird with ambidextria, though. Or no, I'm not ambidextrous, but I'm like more like cross-dominant, where I'm left-handed, but I can do quite a bit with my... it's so weird where I can do... I'm somehow, like, oddly right-handed, but... Oh, I'm actually left-handed, but... I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes I naturally do things with my right hand, but I'm actually better with my left hand. I don't understand. Like, I really don't understand what is with my handedness. What's up, Fazbear King? I know with writing, it's very rare to have be able to write with both hands naturally. That's weird. Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, actually. What's up, Jeff? The killer? What's up, Lucas? That was weird. I think it's really, I think college in general kind of is built up a lot. Kind of the way society kind of builds it up makes it more terrifying. It's kind of weird. I have a weird pent up. I wouldn't say it's really anger. It's sort of anger towards how society treats college, or how society portrays college, generally speaking. It's quite irritating. It's really funny though, because it's like sixth grade, they're like, or fifth grade, they're like, oh my god, junior high is gonna be really difficult, especially like seventh grade, or this one teacher in seventh grade, or something. I don't know. It could be anything like that. Or and then they go from junior high to high school. It's like, oh my god, high school's gonna be like extremely difficult. You better be stressed. It's pretty funny. Kind of the same with college, except probably worse actually. That pressure, it's that societal pressure that's really kind of ticks me slightly. What's up, Daniel? I'm not surprised, because high school's at least a little bit more diverse than college, at least in terms of goals. Because obviously, the main goal of college is to graduate, get that piece of paper, go get a job. At least that's how they make it out to be, at least. Crazy how much they put into testing and you know, it wouldn't be so bad if they wouldn't I wouldn't be so mad if they put so much pressure on testing if it wasn't so linear in terms of how you learn. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna spew a bunch of information at you, you better remember it, and then spit it back out at us, and there's your test, generally speaking. Obviously, college is even more insane. It's basically high school, but on crack. It's even worse for college is even worse for TI users, because generally TE users actually benefit from putting notes on paper, because you're putting the thoughts of other people on paper that you can use as a reference. TI users can't do that, or at least low TE users can't really do that. And I don't even have SI to remember, so that doesn't help me whatsoever. just think when it comes to this personality stuff, if people knew their type, they could sort of like mold a career out of it, because it's obviously it's what your strengths and weaknesses are. What careers could you avoid? What careers could you go into? Should you even go to college? In that case, if they were actually honest about that, that would be nice. Instead of letting the student choose if they should go to college or not, and actually somehow recommend not going to college, instead of saying, like, what career would you want to go into in college? Yeah, exactly. I think, who was his name? Jordan Peterson mentioned that, where people should stop taking notes because they're spending so much time listening than taking notes. That's the same thing as, I think NFPs, STJs in general benefit from it, but, because they can multitask the easiest by default, when it comes to teaching. Because they can listen, put the notes down real fast, remember what the notes say, use the notes as a reference point, and remember what the teacher said. Like, it's literally, it's so irritating that why do you want people to force to, I mean, the SFAB, it's okay. I actually took the SFAB. I really don't see how that, I don't know about that one. I mean, it's a little bit more accurate, but honestly, I still don't see it. It's still a test, nonetheless. Which is kind of annoying, especially since it's more general information anyway, so. Like, it's better, don't get me wrong, it's at least better than, it's better than the test. It's more practical, but it still isn't practical enough because it's still a test. Like, I mean, how am I supposed to remember some of this stuff, if I've never even seen it before? I can't just, like, take a bunch of, like, I got a 57 on that test. I was sucked at the test, horribly. And do mind you, I have friends that literally, got 80s and 90s on that test. I just don't like the test, especially since they all had, some tests actually had easier questions dependent on the subject. Like one of my friends had a much easier computer section. Do mind you, I have a decent knowledge on computers, and he got an easier section on that than I did. It's like, are you kidding me? How is that even fair? How is that fair? Why would you give different levels of subjects based on different tests? It makes no sense. I know you're trying to make it fair so nobody can cheat, but some of those questions were pretty difficult, and then when you get what my friend got, like different weird simple oh my god, this is so annoying. Simple questions. Are you kidding me? I mean, don't get me wrong, interests, it can show interests in subjects. It still doesn't show the strengths in the subjects. And stuff like that. Also, it's still mainly college degrees anyway, so that doesn't really help anything. It still doesn't show how the brain works and stuff like that. How certain types strength benefit from certain strengths. But why would they give different questions in terms of levels, like levels of questions from two different people? Do mind you, it's my friend is an ISTP friend, and we're both pretty good with computers. We basically have the same knowledge of computers, and he got easier questions. It's kidding me. And to be fair, honestly, it benefits SE users anyway, like high SE users. Some of those questions, like mechanical questions. I wonder why, because there's literally Masters of Mechanics, ISTPs, ESTPs. I just don't understand. It still really doesn't prove much besides interest. Which, if that's their main goal, then sure, but it doesn't really show strength. You took it digitally? We took a paper test. Ours was paper. Alright, see ya, Dynamo. It was not digital. You better not wait too long, Dynamo, because the time-lapse is going to be coming out soon, and the section is going to be finished within like a week or so. 2 weeks probably, actually. So aptitude is, I've seen aptitude, like I know, kind of know what aptitude means. Does it just mean base knowledge? Is that what that means? I forgot what aptitude test means, or what aptitude is. You know what's funny? I actually took a test for an electrical place in Austin, and oh yeah, that makes sense. This is still kind of annoying though that that they only test for specific subjects. I just don't see the if you can't cover it all, why cover any of it at the same time? Like what? If you just kind of knew the person anyway, you could just know what their strengths are by default. And then just combine it with the interests, just tailor their strengths with their interests, and boom, there you go. You got a career, or a potential career, possibly without college. Ability to do it, okay. So it's just general knowledge over what it is. Yeah, I took a aptitude test for an electrical place in Austin. I didn't really do so well in the interview. I did okay on the aptitude test because the math section, the end of the math section was very difficult. But the English section, I'm pretty sure you could probably get a 0 on the math section and you'll pass the aptitude test. You know what the funny thing was? I did a research paper over, it was water. So it was a reading comprehension. It was water. That was the reading comprehension was about. I literally had a research paper over water. Yeah, talk about, I didn't even have to read the article without knowing the questions. Yeah, we didn't get that. We didn't get that in-depth analysis. We kind of just took the test and then. Oh no, I'm talking in general. If people knew the test, or sorry, knew the personality types, they technically can do that do the typing on a large scale, or do a typing booth or something like that. If people knew the types very quickly, and then ask them what they're interested in, or just have the interest come out, you can tailor that career to tailor a career to their interests and their strengths. But that's very far in the future, possibly. That's just more of the ideal future, though. That's not really, like, obviously being an idealist. Yeah. Am I saying is it actually possible? Potentially, but, for something like that to happen, just further in the future. No, you don't test to learn types, just... No, the people who are testing, or the testers, can type other people if they had knowledge in the psychology, in the depth psychology, if that makes sense. Thank you, Linear Caesar. So, like, the students really don't have to do much besides saying what their interests are. So I think I'm gonna end the stream soon. Actually, you know what? CS Joseph is making a test that involves interaction styles and temperaments, which is pretty sick, actually. I know he's mentioned that typing by itself has human error in it, but this is like 1,000 times more accurate. Exaggeration, obviously, than MBTI itself. Pretty much, yeah. Water is so weird. Alright, see you, Die Bunny. Probably gonna end the stream after this section. Or sorry, this little tiny section. run this stream now. Okay, guess that happened. See how many I got done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, 14. I got 14 done, that's pretty good. Getting so close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I should finish this in 2 days. At least. Thank you, Linear Caesar, for the $1 donation, or 99-cent donation. It's much appreciated. Alright. I'm gonna go and end it now. Oh my god, dude. Alright, I'll see you guys later.